Oh, guys, it's been a long time. It's been a very long time since I've recorded a video, so I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're doing good. I apologize in the lateness on recording videos. I've been having some fun little struggles with my cars and trying to get racing. There's just been a lot of times I've gone to the track and things have broken, and I just don't go racing for the rest of the day, and I'm pretty frustrated, and I just don't show that stuff. I think I might start showing that stuff, only because there's been so much of it, I could just talk about it. Or weather delays have destroyed what I've been doing. I've started recording a ton of videos, and I go out there and I get rained out before we do the first race. So I like pack up and leave. So there's that scenario. Or I've had personal stuff going on certain weekends, so I just don't, I'm not going there during those. So just wanted to let you know where I've been. But I've been here. I'm good. I'm chilling. Today is race day. It's club race day. So it is July, I don't even know, it's middle of the July 18th. Thank you. Thing on my car. We are headed to the track. I just left. It is a very toasty day today outside. It is currently 92 Fahrenheit. We are going to the track. They're going to start racing at 4 p.m. Qualifying starts at 4 p.m. So that way the racing goes into the night and the heat gets a little bit more bearable. I'm going today because I skipped going to another race day that was also around this same temperature and they started at night. And because of that one race I missed, I haven't raced in over a month because it's been weather delays or me not going. So we're going. We're going today. We're going to have a good time. We're going to have fun. I'm going to be sweating, but it's okay. I got a fan. I got tons of waters and Powerades and stuff to stay hydrated. And we have the canopy, so we'll have shade set up. And there's also, if I can get my pit spot I want, there's a ginormous tree that I can cheat in the shade on in there too, and it'll be bearable. It'll still be hot, but it'll be bearable. But yeah, we're driving. What's the goal for today? Things have changed a lot since I've last been kind of racing and stuff like that. So I have built my starter dream sledge track build, if that makes sense. I'm not in the right lane, sorry. The sledge is a great car. It's been fun. The biggest problem with it is it's been pretty heavy. It's just a very, very heavy car. So I could drive it, but I had to know where I was going and hit and how fast to go on certain jumps and stuff. And as long as I did, it was fantastic. But if I didn't, it was a disaster. I did do one club racing with the sledge. I probably need to get that video put up. I've kind of been a little burnt out on trying to do the YouTube stuff. I'm not going to lie to you. But it was great, but it was just too heavy. It was just too heavy. So it's now changed. I now have a J Concepts body on it. We have the rims on it, or the wheels on it that I want. I say rims because I'm looking at cars in front of me. Things of that nature. I've also taken out a lot of plastic in it too. A lot of the plastic used to hold the body, like the old body shell. The old body shell was actually very heavy compared to the new body. It drives night and day difference. And the only other thing I did is I got a new servo in it. I got a 600 ounce torque. Ounce, I think is the way I put it. 600 ounce torque servo. It is super fast. It is really nice feeling, and I am ready to have that. That's I call that the starter setup. That feels like the minimum basic things I needed to do. I'm in a tunnel and someone thought they were cool. I'm sorry. The only other thing I changed out is I took out the plastic housing for the battery, and now I just have straps too. So really I've lightened up the sledge as much as I kind of can. And it feels good. It feels really, really good. It's probably still heavier than an actual racing spec truggy, but it feels good. The Jado, I've been having just constant break after break on that car. With the Jado, I've been having some screws come out of the steering blocks, so I upgraded those to aluminum so I could Loctite them in. I've been having shocks fall apart, and either the bottoms have broken on it or the screw keeps coming out of the arms. And I think that's because I was pretty new and I over tightened them and I totally wrecked the threading inside of there. Sorry, my phone went dim because it's getting a little hot because it's hot out here. So what I've done there is I've kind of drilled a screw all the way through the arms and captured it on the back with a nut and put Loctite on it, so it shouldn't be able to break in that aspect. Now, I expect either I'm going to get more bottom shock breakage, which would suck, or I'm going to start like breaking the arms because the screw's all the way through. We'll see how it works out. Let's go have some fun. So what that means, by the way, I have both of those cars behind me. I don't know if I can see through the pile of junk I'm taking with me today. I have both of those cars with me, which means we're not going to be doing novice. We're going to be doing e-buggy and e-truggy classes today. So would I rather be in the novice? There's a couple advantages of novice. One, life's getting expensive and novice class is cheaper. Two, it's my first year of racing still, so I feel like novice is where I need to be. Although I'm kind of placing in like the top 3-ish in novice. Top 3's top 4 feels pretty good, but yeah, I kind of just want to get out of the novice because I'm also getting looked at weird because I'm a dude who's 38 in the novice class. So they think I'm just whooping up on a bunch of kids, and spoiler alert, those kids whoop up on me. just straight spoiler, those kids are whooping my butt. I'm not whooping theirs. So yeah, so those are kind of the things that have been going on. So yeah, it's going to be exciting. I also think being in the e-buggy and e-truggy classes are going to be more, I'm going to be with more people that are faster and understand things. And I'll be able to follow their lines, mimic what they're doing, and hopefully that will help me get faster as well. Or this is going to be a complete freaking disaster. We go back to novice and figure it out. I know this has been a pretty long intro. I promise we will get to the racing and qualifying and practice here in a second. But the only other thing I do want to touch on is I'm starting to have some pretty big feelings on the RC racing thing. And what I mean by that is the Jado, with consistently giving me problems, I feel like literally every time I take it to the track, I just know it's going to break. You even heard me say, I expect this or this is going to happen. I'm just kind of getting to that point where, like, that's wearing me down. And I need to figure out if that's a Jado problem or if that's literally just a RC racing buggy problem. And does that mean the Jado gets replaced with something else? Does that mean we just go pure truggy class? Stuff like that. On the flip side of that, I've taken the sledge out 3 or 4 times, racing, practicing, probably more than that. Probably like with practice, like not race days. It's probably been like a good 6 times, something like that. And knock on wood, nothing's broke on that car. Absolutely nothing. There have been some remote problems with the receivers and stuff like that, and that's just with the stock Traxxas stuff. And I think that has to do with the Bluetooth module not working right for me for some reason. And I've also had to reroute my current cheap FlySky remote because the antenna wasn't sticking up high enough, so I was like losing reception. Little stuff like that, but I haven't had like a major breakage on that car yet. So, and the more I look at that, all of the upgrades I'm kind of doing to keep my Jado working, or like that things that are annoying me I'm trying to fix about it, they're already there on the sledge. For example, the outer hinge pins are already captured with a nut on the back. The shocks have, like I've just been talking about with mine, they have an upgrade where there's like a push pin and a set pin that holds it instead of it just screwing into plastic. It has that. It also has more customization options. Like it has a droop screw setting so you can affect how much the arms drag down. I don't know what the heck that even does from a tuning perspective, but I know it's a racer tuning thing. It has aluminum shock towers on the front and rear. Like it has all of the things you would want on an actual racing buggy. So is it just performing better because it's kind of built better? It has an aluminum chassis and not a plastic one. Things like that, you know? Like these are all the things that are happening. And I'm just like, am I just getting lucky with the sledge? Do I just have a lemon of a Jado? Or, you know, is it because all of these things are built up on the sledge, the Jado is going to get better once I start doing all these upgrades? There's all these questions that they're just all over my brain, and I don't know what to do, right? So just know that those feelings are there. They've made me want to like quit the hobby a couple times because I sit here, I spent like a good few hours last night packing and making sure I had everything. I am leaving my family for the entire afternoon and tonight. I don't get to tuck my kids in the bed, eat dinner with them, stuff like that, because I'm going racing, right? Like, there's a lot of sacrifice of time, and it's expensive, so of money as well. And at some point in time, you just have to figure out if what you're doing is worth it. And to think about it, yeah, you go out here and practice, but besides that, I'm doing 2 qualifiers and a main race tonight, which means I'm doing 2 5-minute qualifier races and a 7-minute main race, and that's it tonight. So for 17 minutes of actual racing time versus everything else I'm doing, is that worth all the other time and money I'm putting into it? Versus other hobbies. For example, another outdoor hobby I want to do is like fishing. $40, I already have it, but like a $40 pole, $20 tackle box, spend $3 on some bait, go out there and sorry, there's like little rocks hitting my window. I'm wondering where they're coming from. Anyways, go out there and fish for the day. And it doesn't matter if it rained or not, as long as the side of the lake isn't muddy where you're trying to stand, you're fishing. You know? So it's just all this stuff. Past the negative Nanciness I'm talking about, let's go on the positive side. I've met some really cool friends there. I'm having great conversations. I'm starting to learn everybody's name. They're starting to become a little bit of a family to me. You know, I don't know a ton of them, but they're, hey, how you doing? You know, and I get to detach from technology as much as I'm making a YouTube video, and that's funny. I get to detach from technology, and I get to socialize with people, which I'm going to admit has helped me a ton on just being more social in my everyday life. COVID really messed me up in the fact of like wasn't around people all day every day anymore, couldn't sit around and talk to people, hard to have eye contact with people. Wasn't like that pre-COVID, and then post-COVID when we all kind of sheltered away for a couple of years away from people. Rebuilding those skills are taking a while, and this has helped a ton. Now, to be honest, if I just went out and did more stuff like that in general anyway, it wouldn't take this long, but I notice it's just improving that skill to have a conversation with somebody, not get tongue-tied, be able to do whatever. So there's some goodness to it, and the people and the stuff like that aspect is really good. So that's, and when everything works, I love the crap out of it. I have so much fun. My love for doing it is so great. It's just at some point in time you don't want the bad to outweigh the good, because then you're not having fun. Alright, it's been way too long since I hung out and talked with you guys, so that was a way bigger update than I wanted. I'm going on almost 15 minutes here. Let's cut it. Let's get to the track. Let's do some practice. Let's do some qualifiers. Let's have some fun. And hope nothing breaks. Talk to you then. See ya. Well, I don't think the sledge is riding today, unfortunately. We have our first break, but it's not even a bad break. It's just something I didn't expect. The strap completely broke. And like there's the tie down piece right there. This one held up fine, but I guess being on like this part right here, it just couldn't handle it, and it just rubbed it back and forth and it just exploded. So that tells me that I need to probably buy the adapters that screw into those holes and buy that battery strap down instead. As much as I wanted this to work, it's clearly just not going to. I'm gonna need to do that, and there's a ton of aftermarket ones for that to get. But yeah, probably just no sledge today because I don't have a replacement part. I could also go in and I could put the stock like plastic thing back on, but I have that at home. I don't have it on me. That is like the one spare part I really didn't bring. Well, I guess I didn't bring like a few, but no go today.
All right, guys, we're going live in less than 5. Loop is live.
Stuck on the pipe, oh really? Too far inside, all good. I got a few balls, just trying to... what I can do and can't do here. I drove my sledge,
Oh, your 1 and 2 car tangle going down the hill. Anime Roger, Anime has it. Now River jumps to the 2.
slow as fast.
Oh, Roger gets stuck in the pipe. That moves Anime River. David Roger. Oh, Anime drops down with a bad lap.
Get a hang of it a little bit. Not bad, not bad.
Oh, watch the straightaway, watch the straightaway. Nice. I like that. Watching this Moto 2. It's looking pretty good here on the 450 Moto 2. If anybody wants to know what's going on, I'll tell you, otherwise I'll shut up. You want to know? Jet just passed Hunter for the lead. It's Jet, Hunter, Prado, Deegan, Hampshire. 19 minutes to go. But they're only separated by 2 seconds. Anyways, David up front, River, Anime, Roger. That is the order. No close battles on the track. 2 minutes left. Oh no, Anime broke. One 30 to go. David, River, and Roger. Anime's out of this one.
Oops.
All right, 30 seconds to go, drivers. Keep driving. E-Truggy, you are up next. E-Buggy, A-Sort, you guys will be the marshals. I think I only had one person from that A-Sort in the E-Truggy class.
I'm trying to push it too much, is my problem.
All right. Keep going until I call you done.
That was on me.
Roger, when you cross the line, you will be done.
Riverweb done. All drivers are finished. David Stockton done.
All right.
Not bad. Not bad. Alright. I hope this works out. I have a fan kind of blowing on me and there's nitros in the background. This might be the loudest middle video I do. But yeah. The race was good. Sorry, my brain. It's hot out here, guys. It is ridiculously hot. It is temperature-wise 95. I bet on that track it's over 100 when that sun's beating on you. It is rough. So my I'm staying cool. I got a Powerade. I'm doing good, but it's just hot. Anyways, qualifier race went good. At one point in time, I was actually in first. If I could keep my laps where they need to be, I'll be fine. Problem is I just make a lot of mistakes. I end up getting pretty rough. And I'll run off the track. I'll make a mistake. Driving around people is still hard, but I will say, actually doing the qualifier was not as nerve-wracking as it has been, so that's kind of cool to feel. What else has been going on? Oh, and then I tried to make an update, but I don't think my update worked well. So I actually did get bumped down into the novice. My sledge broke. It's not working. Battery strap just broke on it. I don't have spares. I have them at home, so I'll be. What's up, man? Oh, sorry, buddy. Come over and start talking to me. No, so the other update that I have is that I am running a novice now. My sledge broke, battery strap broke on it. Not a big deal, but it does suck. I'm glad I broke it in. What the heck is this called? In practice instead of in an actual qualifier and signing up and not being able to be in there, right? So that's kind of nice. So I said I'll do e-buggy, but if you got enough for novice, I'll do novice. And I had enough for novice, so I signed up for novice. Which feels good. These kids that I'm racing against, that they're a little bit better than me, so I do have a little bit of fun racing in there and stuff like that. But yeah, we'll go on the qualifier too. Try and stay cool. Hopefully that sun starts going down because it's about 5 o'clock now, so probably got another hour or two left of that. They'll probably rewater the track, so we'll probably have some time to rest, but that's me. So nothing broke yet being the key word, but we'll see what happens.
Running order right now. Brandon, Mike Marshall, Dalton, Vanya, Dan, Ernie, Mike Aaron, Mike Brandon, Tim, Josh, and Josh. 5 seconds up, drivers. Keep going until you hear your name. Keep going, nothing. Keep going, everyone. No one done. No one done. Brandon's done. 10.504 pace. Keep going, Ernie. Keep going, Dan.
You're out? All right. All right, loop's going live in less than 5. There's the loop. Dave's going to start us off here. Dave Stockton still running that Traxxas. He hasn't given up on it. Back in the, I think it was the 80s, late 80s, Traxxas was like top dog. And then they stopped being about racing, so he's still trying to hold on to that.
I'm driving this turd, okay? I'm trying. Track has a lot more grip though, that's nice.
River choosing a double single over the back triple right there. Let's see how it pays out here. They're separated by 2.5 seconds. As David comes across the line with the 36.6, let's see what River comes across with 37.2. Then it's, and well, Anime and Roger are both out, so that puts Frankie and Army up here. They're not counting laps, but they're out here having fun.
That's right. That's okay. Oops. Tried to get around you slick and then I hit the pipe.
I just roasted this guy. I do it over the front.
Or if it's an antenna thing. Sorry, go ahead. You're good.
2:20 to go. It's River, David, and then I think Anime's back up there. No, she is not.
Two minutes left.
I know, especially after some of the before. I think that's good.
1 minute 30 seconds. It's David River, Frank, and Army are out there still.
Got it.
1 minute left.
Oop, inside.
Oh.
25 seconds, drivers. Keep going until I call you done.
Oh, battery's gone.
Oh,
Oh no. No battery, no finish. All Keep going until I call you finished. Up next, E20. Jeff Pogo said something about dominating this round. River and David, you guys will be done when you cross the line. You're only separated by 2 seconds, so let's see what happens when you cross. Oh, River rolls it right next to Mike, but he gets back on 2 wheels. Is that going to be enough to give David the overall? It is not. It is not. Everybody is finished. Everybody is finished. The little truggy's coming across the line yet. He broke his body, though. Ooh, yeah, go ahead and pull that before he tears it up. All right, that race is finished.
Race is completed.
E-Truggy, I need my E-Buggy guys out there to marshal.
All right, update after second qualifiers, and we're getting ready to kind of start our mains here in a minute. I've been trying to help some guys that were next to me. They brought a couple of slashes and they were racing, but unfortunately, they just kept having break after break, and I get it, man. I've lived that life in the JDOs, so I understand. No, qualifier went really, really good. Biggest problem I ended up having is had some nerves, had a couple of bad laps. I was kind of fighting one of the people there for first and second place. So that was fun. The race director's giving me a hard time about sticking with my JDO, which is fine. It's fine. I'm actually surprised it's held up this long, so we'll probably break in the May. See what happens. Sun's starting to go down, starting to feel a lot better out. Obviously, I'm still just like freaking beat red and sweating and stuff like that and staying hydrated, but overall, not a bad race day, minus the fact it's ridiculously hot. Yeah, it's down to 88 now, so we've dropped about 7 degrees. But yeah, no, looking forward to it. I can definitely tell I'm exhausted. I'm getting a little tired, probably just a little wore out from the heat. And I'm watching these kids just run around in the heat, man. I'm envy those days. But yeah, we're going to the main. We're starting off second. We'll see what we can do. I'm usually really bad at main starts, so I expect to crash and go straight to last. We'll see, though. They might throw us in with the buggies because I think the short course guys are gone. So I might go talk to the race director, see what he wants to do, and go from there. So that's it for me.
All right, let's line them up. River on the 1, David 2, Roger 3, Anime 4. All right, this race is a 5-minute heads-up race. Going live, less than 5. Oh, Roger gets into the back of Anime. Three minutes, 55 seconds to go.
Sorry.
Two down, 3 to go. Still River, Anime, David, and Roger.
Whoa.
Two minutes left.
You heard it, 2 minutes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Coming up on 1 minute left. Anime has that one spot now. It's Anime, River, David, and Roger.
1 minute left.
Seconds left. River taking back over that one spot. Anime are racing in the back left. Let's watch that race. Right now. I don't know who's on it after the one because I didn't see it till then. On the clock, River has it. Anime 1-6 going through the triple section. Oh, I saw that. Yeah, there you go. Ooh, good line. They're going. Oh, that's racing. Racing to the line. River gets it. That's going to be an awful car ride home. All right, guys. You are able to marshal when you're not in this race.
Hey, what's going on, guys? So I'll leave this outro, whatever, short and sweet. It's about 11:15 at night. It's still 82 degrees. I just got done unpacking everything. It's still hot out here. It's still hot. Okay, so let's talk about the race. The race was good. Finished in third. At one point in time, I was in first, and I was holding first pretty decently, and then nerves just got the best of me. Like, just getting nervous on leading it, people coming up. Started making a lot of mistakes. I think it also probably has to do with the fact, too, I was a little tired, a little wore out. But I will say, for like the first time all day, like I felt my adrenaline going. I felt like the heart racing, stuff like that sort of scenario, which was cool. But also, like, when that happens, I get super nervous, right? And I'm not doing so well. And that's why I started making a lot of little mistakes. And then just, like I said, exhaustion 100% was something in there too, because I was like, I'd like have a little brain fart, and then I'd lose track of my car, and then I'd like jump back to it. Like, it just happened. Couldn't be because I was in 95 plus degree heat all day, right? But it was pretty good. I had a lot of fun. I'm definitely de-energized. I did come home, eat some dinner, hang out and talk with the wife, and I'm gonna go take a shower after this video, because now I got everything unloaded. But one of the things I'm kind of fighting right now that I'm a little upset about isn't even racing in general or RC stuff or anything like that, right? It's more the environment that I'm there with. Sometimes I meet and have a really good time and meet some really, really, really cool people. But then other times there's like definitely a different language that's kind of used there. A lot of cursing and swearing and stuff like that. And as much as I like love being around there, at the same time, it's like, man, this is not a place I want my kids at. It's not a place I want my family to come up to. It's stuff like that. People are just screaming, all over the place and stuff. And then past that too, like another thing that kind of got me down a little bit is like drivers were screaming at turn marshals and stuff like that, just getting real ignorant and stuff. And I'm just like, man, we're just here to have fun. You know, this is a club race. It's not even like a payout race, which makes me even more nervous for like payout races and stuff. What if I'm that guy that makes that mistake? I've made that mistake a couple times, but it's only been at local club level stuff. And, you know, I try and hustle and stuff like that, but, you know, it's no shocker. I'm not a small dude. I can't really be as nimble and quick, and I usually sometimes fall on my face. Like, that just happens. So those kind of things just like really eat at me a ton, right? It makes it to where I'm just like that part makes me kind of question it a little bit too. Like these just aren't the people I would hang out with outside of like doing anything. Um and the people I wouldn't want around in my day-to-day life, if you know, around my family and stuff. But I love racing. I love RC racing. I have a lot of fun. I love driving the cars. I love working on them, all that stuff. And like all of this is shadowing the fact that I actually had a successful night with my JDO that didn't break, like which hasn't happened in a long time. Like even like screws falling out, like stuff, nothing worked flawlessly. And you would think that my excitement level would just be like up to here, but I'm just a little mellowed out tonight. Talking with the wife about it on the way home. Probably just gonna sleep on it. See how I feel in a couple of days. Like I said, it could just be exhaustion, you know, and you know, when you're tired and wore out and stuff, you just don't want to deal with people. The sort of scenario. I'm wondering if that's just where I am, just mentally. I'm just like, oh, I'm done. Or if this is something that's just gonna keep eating at me more and more. Before I'd wanted to get out of the RC hobby because I just kept breaking my cars and nothing in I felt like no matter what I did, it just didn't work right. But now I've put a lot of time and effort into that JDO, and tonight I seen that actually pay off. I seen the new motor mount, the new steering blocks, me drilling out the armholes and capturing the pins on the back. I seen that all happen and actually work and stuff tonight. So like that felt really, really good. So maybe if you just keep working at a car, it'll eventually be bulletproof, you know? Maybe I'll be able to just keep doing that. But yeah, that's just where I am tonight. Like I said, it's 11:25. I'm gonna go take a shower and crash out. I am just warped. I am warped from the day, and I'm get to hang out with my family and stuff like that tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. We'll do the cheesy YouTube like and subscribe thing, I guess. I like just showing this stuff off to my buddies and my friends and stuff like that. So if you're getting enjoyment out of it, or you're just living vicariously through me of RC stuff, hang on out. And if I know you in real life, hope you enjoyed. All right, guys, take care. Have fun. Have a good one. Bye.